Alright, here we go. Some predictions and other stuff that I'm going to talk about. No moves have been made since the last video. Over on the poll, you guys think Tompkins will get his first win before Chris. And that seems believable. Chris's team not looking too good right now. And let's go over to the games. Alright. Me and Champ's game, neither of us played a game or a player in Thursday night's Giants-Redskins game, where the Giants finally got a win. But looking at the matchups, Champ is predicted to win by a good amount. I'm still undecided if I want to play Tannehill or Tyrod Taylor, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I like my running backs and their matchups this week. Over on the other side, Matt Forte should be getting a ton of balls since Cutler's out. But other than that, I like my running backs over yours, Champ. Your quarterbacks definitely got more experience. I like Big Ben. Seattle's defense is supposed to be good. Detroit's defense is supposed to be good, so we'll see how that works out. Is Peyton Manning going to play like he did week 1 or like he did in the second half of week 2? Champ always has the big time receivers advantage. Denver is pretty good in the secondary, so Calvin Johnson might not be as good as normal. Julio Jones is a fucking absolute beast. Him and Antonio Brown will be going back and forth for best receiver of the year. Demaryius Thomas depends on how Peyton's going to play. Andre Johnson is not Andre Johnson anymore. Kelsey and Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen should have a big game there in New Orleans. New Orleans is bad, bad, bad. Champ's got the advantage right now. I think it'll be closer than the prediction, but you never know. Giants defense got 8. Could have played them, but it didn't. Let's see what Dallas got for me. On to the next game. You got Tompkins 0-2 versus Michael Holman. Tompkins, this is usually the game where he starts his winning after starting 0-2, I think almost every year. Neither of them played any players in Thursday night's game. Holman is projected to win by a small margin. If Tompkins falls to 0-3, I don't know, that's a tough hole to dig yourself out of there, Tompkins. So, we'll see what happens. Let's go to the games. Teddy Bridgewater getting the start this week, as of right now. Aaron Rodgers and Andrew Luck, that quarterback combo, normally deadly. Aaron Rodgers is playing like himself. Andrew Luck is not. Carlos Hyde is probable, so it looks like he'll be back. Melvin Gordon and Abdullah. And on the other side, you got Mark Ingram, Forsett, and Charles. I think Ingram's going to get a lot of touches, but that doesn't mean he's going to get the yards. They're going to be focusing on that run game with fucking Yuckstick Luke in there. Giving Holman the advantage right now in quarterback and running back. Doug Baldwin, ew. I know Thomas got a lot of injuries, and that's gross. Fitz, AJ Green, Jordan Matthews, Amari Cooper. On the other side, you got Gronk, which is normal. Tyler Eifert should have a good week too. And I'm giving this win to Mike, and I don't think it's going to be as close as it's projected. Tompkins hurting in receivers, and this could get ugly for Tompkins. Next game is 2-0 Jay Relay and 0-2 Chris Worley. Jay is projected to win by a good amount. Jay had a player Thursday night in Jordan Reed who scored 15. That's pretty good. That's definitely, I'll take that day from Jordan Reed. I can't stop watching Jay's freaking little pitcher thing. Quarterbacks, Cam Newton, they're saying he's going to have a big day. I imagine that they get out to an early lead and run the ball a lot. But we'll see. Andy Dalton also predicted to have a big day in Baltimore. Should be a shootout down there. Tom Brady in Jacksonville could get pulled. You know, at some point, if the Patriots are rolling, Russell Wilson in Chicago should see the ball a lot because the Bears are awful and starting a backup quarterback. Lamar Miller is questionable, so is DeMarco Murray. I'm sure they'll both play, but how much depends on, I guess, how they do. Darren Hill, we'll see if he stops fumbling. Jay's running backs could be iffy, or you could get a straight 0 out of 3 players. Devonta Freeman going to be the main guy in Atlanta at Dallas. Chris Ivory is also questionable. I think he was last week, but he should have a good game against Philly. Latavius Murray, I think he sucks. A lot of people like him. There you go. So far, I'm liking Chris for once. Randall Cobb, Emmanuel Sanders, Julian Edelman, Sammy Watkins, Steve Smith, Macklin, Brandon Marshall, Keenan Allen. Ooh, I don't know. That's going to be pretty close, I think. I'm going to give a slight edge to Jay there. I think Chris's team could actually pull this off. He could get his first win this week. Could do it. And into the last game, Andrew Bartlett, Kyle Lucina. Kyle's predicted to win by like 13. Eli Manning giving him 23. Pretty solid. Pierre Garçon with 11. Odell Beckham with 20. Also pretty good there. Let's see what else we got. Philip Rivers and Blake Bortles. Carson Palmer, I like that one. Marshawn Lynch, Peterson, Bernard over Sankey, Bell, and Dion Lewis. I don't like Dion Lewis. He had a good week the other week, though. Le'Veon Bell getting his first game of the year, so he'll be getting the touches. Sankey had a good week, then had a bad week. So Marshawn Lynch is questionable. I like Andrew so far. Anquan Bolden and Travis Benjamin. I know he's been playing good, but Manziel's not in, so we'll see how different that is. Brandon Cooks, no Drew Brees there, so that's different. A lot of probable players in Kyle's receiver list. Jimmy Graham is not good anymore. Witten should see a decent amount of balls. He's pretty banged up, though. With a decent game out of Manning that you got, and I like your receivers besides Brandon Cooks, but he's also playing Travis Benjamin. I think Kyle's got a slight edge, and I think it comes down to what Sankey can do. Ruben Randall, 25 on your bench. You would never play him anyway, but depends on Sankey. Sankey has a good game. I'm giving this one to Kyle. So, good luck everyone this week, and I'll see you Tuesday.